retail? Okay. Therapists, are you all confident with your retail? Yes? No? 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 Do you retail to every single client that comes in? Do you, by retail I mean not just selling products, I also mean telling them about the courses and treatments that you have. Have you ever been taught, depending on which brand you trade with, that you've got to put 6 products in front of your clients? Because if you put 6 in front, you might take 3, but if you only put 1 in front, you wouldn't take any? No? Okay. Retail is key. I have a lot of therapists who say, oh, but I'm not meant to retail, I'm not a retail consultant. If you're not selling to your clients, someone else is. It's as simple as that. Everybody uses a cleanser, everybody uses a toner, everybody uses a moisturizer. There's buy one get one free at Superdrug or Boots. You know, there's gift with purchase at Clinique, or is it Clarence? There's stuff everywhere. So if you're not selling, then buy from somewhere else. Don't be scared. A lot of times it's because a lot of therapists are scared. What's the worst thing your client could say? No, thank you. I have everything at home. That's the worst thing she could say. But you have done your duty that day as a therapist, as a beauty professional. It's like going to the doctor. Doctor, I'm sick. And then he starts to ask you for your symptoms. Do you have this? Do you have that? Blah, blah, blah. That's a consultation he's doing on you. Okay? Then he says to you, okay, I need to do something. So he gets out his whatever it is, and takes your temperature, takes your blood pressure and all that. So that is your analysis, your skin analysis. Then he says, Faye, I'm really sorry, but you've got a virus. That's your diagnosis. I have to prescribe you antibiotics. You need to take it for 10 days. If your symptoms persist, come back to me. Writes up a prescription, gives it to you. You go to Boots, pick up your prescription. That's it. That's exactly what you're meant to be doing as therapists. Someone has come to you and said, I'm worried about my skin, it's oily, it's dry. Don't do the facial and let her walk out of the door, and then she's back to using no frills at home. In fact, what I would do is forget the facial. The £60 that she wanted to pay you that day, get her to use it to buy products, and then she can come back and have the facial. Because she's going to be with you for 1 hour that day. However, for the next 4 weeks, what is she going to be using at home? If she uses those products for 4 weeks, she's going to see a better result. And then she'll believe that that facial will actually work, and then she'll come back. It's as simple as that. It really is. Upselling and cross-selling. Now, a lot of people do this nowadays. I was really shocked. I think it was last year, Starbucks. I went into my local Starbucks and the barista said, I ordered a cappuccino, and he said to me, would you like something to eat with that? And I'm thinking, well, if I'm hungry, I know I'm hungry. I'll order something to eat. And I said, actually, I'll have a bus after ordering the skim milk cappuccino, I know. But if, they do, their businesses have built models of this. McDonald's does it, especially if you go to the States. It's, do you want to supersize that? For an extra 10 cents, you can get a supersize, blah, blah, blah. If you ever go and watch, the NFL, blah, 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 whatever it is, basketball, whatever, they always, when you go and buy something, they always say that. Do you want to supersize it? But that's what you should be doing. Someone is booked in for a 30-minute massage. Convince them about the benefits of having a full-body massage. Someone's coming in for a 30-minute facial. Convince her to have a full-hour facial and the benefits of it. There's obviously going to be a price saving anyway, somewhere. Okay, but convince her about the benefits of it. Again, cross-selling. You go into your salon and you see that, Jane's fully booked, or your nail technician only has 4 clients that day. And she's worried, how am I going to do my target? Go to Jane. nail technician, go to Jane and say, gosh, you've got a colour full of people. Can you tell them that I've got space today? Or better yet, salon owners, say to Jane, recommend manicures to all your clients today, and we'll give them £5 off if they have the clients, if they have the treatment right after their facials or massage or waxing with you. That is an example of cross-selling. Okay, and you will all of a sudden you'll see that from having a very dead diary column from one therapist, it gets fully booked. So, in a nutshell, I mean this is all very, it is a nutshell. These are the eight points that your therapist need to have. If they have this, then your job is almost done. Don't you agree? Because then all you need to do is to teach them how to do things your way, how your brand does it. Okay, how you like to work. You might prefer to clean first thing in the morning, some other people prefer to clean last thing at night. It's up to you. But these are the 8 core skills that your therapist should have. And if they're not getting taught this at colleges, then my business is not going to survive. I don't know about you, but mine is not going to survive because I can't fill all 3 locations. I can't fill all the 3 treatment rooms that I have by myself. Okay? Right. So having thought about, does anyone have any questions? Yes. Having thought about all of this, and agreed what the core skills are, that is how I came up with the London Finishing School for Beauty Therapy. So we're opening up a school, it's called the London Finishing School for Beauty Therapy, and it's basically exactly what it says, to finish off therapists. They've got the qualification, but you need to get them business ready. You do, otherwise it's a waste of time. Your qualification is worth nothing to me. It's a piece of paper. Take your qualification and go. I now have a rule. Any therapist who arrives late for an interview or doesn't show up, I do not give them a second chance. I don't. There's no point. Short of someone passing away in your family, and hopefully that would be the case, I will not give them a second chance. Because I have had to work for other people as well, and I know what I'm meant to do. And I've done the journey 2 days before to see how long it's going to take me. Checked on TFL. I mean, you have an iPhone, you have a Samsung, you should be able to do this. So, the London Finishing School for Beauty Therapists is based in Fulham, and it is exactly what it says. It will be finishing off your qualified therapist. Anybody can come, you can be a nail technician, massage therapist, but basically what we're doing, it's more of a short courses. So I don't know, have any of you ever seen Ladette to Ladies? So it's that idea of a finishing school. They have loads of them in Switzerland. And back in the day, a lot of girls used to get sent off to finishing school instead of university. Okay, so we've identified that there's a niche in the market, in the education market. I'm hoping that the big guns in this world will start recognizing this and doing something about it, and maybe incorporate it into their MBQs or SIPTAC and what else. But until they do that, we still have a business to run. You have a business to run. As therapists, you still want a job, okay? And you want to get that job because you deserve it. So we can't wait for the industry to wake up. Everybody knows, I think, that this is happening. But it just nothing's been done as yet. But they know it's happening. Okay? And I know the salon owners want this. They want this, because I want it. If someone had told me this 4.5 years ago, maybe I would have done a few things differently. I don't know. Maybe I would have made the same mistakes. I don't know. But I know that it definitely would have helped. Definitely would have helped. How many of you agree about that? Okay. And just to finish off with, Timmy's at the back. We're on stand B118. If you want to come and talk to us, do come and talk to us downstairs. We've got a website. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You might as well use it for good things. And yeah, keep up with what we're saying. And if you're interested in the school, either as a therapist or as a salon owner or a salon manager, then we are here to help you. And finally, last but not least, a book is coming out for those of you who maybe cannot afford the school or do not live in London, or just think that I can learn it myself and I can teach it to my team. There is a book coming out, our first book, so that's amazing. But it just goes into detail about, it's your dummies guide, you know, for want of a better word, it's a dummies guide. Of what you need to know. Okay, so that will be coming out. Keep an eye out for it. We are self-publishing, so that's challenging, but it's great. Lovely. All done.